Hello everyone, I'm Sonali Varma, Publishing Manager at Yoda One. So, let's imagine you're an indie developer who loves to make games. You worked extremely hard to bring your games to life, and now you'd like to find the right publisher to take your games to the next level. Today, I would like to share some tips on a couple of things to include while pitching to your publisher about your baby. How to find the right publisher. Do your research. I cannot emphasize how important it is to do your research. Check their websites, social media pages, their success stories. Publishers sometimes have types of games that they're extremely strong in and maybe a genre preference of games. Research will allow you to find a publisher that is apt to send your game. Now that you've found the right publisher, it is time to reach out and pitch your game. As someone who receives games on a daily basis, I get very excited when people reach out to me with their games. Here are a couple of tips on what to include in your email. A self-introduction. Just 2 to 3 lines about yourself. If you're a solo developer or have a team, where are you from? Or just something that can help us know you a little better. Game introduction. What your game is about. What is the unique selling point, the highlight of your game? What is the current status of your game? If it's been launched yet or it's currently in geotest, this helps give us an idea about the status of the game. Don't forget to include a call to action. Ask for feedback or when you can expect to hear from them. Be very honest and transparent. This will only help you build a rapport with your potential publisher. Do not oversell your game by saying this is the best game in the world or this is the most amazing graphics in the world. Instead, by using words like superior, you're protecting your credibility. Always remember that publishers receive dozens of games in a day, so make sure you highlight your uniqueness and what makes you special amongst everyone else. Now that you've written a well-drafted email, but if you do not include any material of the game, it is very difficult to visualize the game you're talking about. Hence, attach a presentation about your game with real images. The real images helps the publisher see the art style, which is very important because we will be able to better judge the audience that will play this kind of game. A trailer. This is a great way to give the publisher an idea about the game. Make sure the trailer does your creation justice and accurately represents what you want to showcase. Use this as an opportunity to focus on the uniqueness and challenges of the game. A prototype or build will tremendously help your pitch. Ensure your demo plays well, has been play tested several times, and is free of major bugs and glitches that prevent the demo from being fully experienced. A pitch deck allows you to show publishers what your game can become. While the trailer can help show where the game is, the pitch deck can help show the publisher where you foresee the full experience and add some details about the game mechanics. Lastly, metrics. If you have any metrics that can help the publisher understand in terms of performance, such as geotest metrics, will be great to add. Remember to be extremely concise and clear. This email is the only thing the publisher has for now, and that can help them see this game. I would like to share an example such as Rodeo Stampede, why this game was so unique. The main reason being the running gameplay, the animal collection, and the simulation system is all what made this game extremely unique. Here, for example, is a graphic of the art style of Rodeo Stampede, and this is a trailer. As you can see in this example of a trailer, when a publisher plays this video, he can already see the animals, the gameplay, the simulation, the controls, and can see all the different types of art style and design that are in this game. Next, about the key metrics to include. If you have the average revenue per user, please include it, and also the retention metrics such as day 2, day 7, day 14, and day 30. Usually day 2 and day 7 are important. We can calculate the LTV based on the day 2 and day 7. And if you provide the publisher the average revenue per user, they can roughly calculate the CPI of the game. Now that I've shared some tips about how to send an email pitch to your publisher, how about face-to-face? If you're an indie developer, it's important that you attend gaming events. Now that you have more options such as attending it offline or online, live or virtually, you have multiple options. If virtually you have the opportunity to attend and hear way more pitches, reach out to more people, set up more meetings, and build that connection. Some key things to remember in a face-to-face meeting are: make sure you're prepared. Have all the necessary materials and begin preparing a couple of days in advance to ensure you have everything and everything is working well. Know your audience. Events are packed with people, and not everyone can help you in the right direction or is the right person to pitch your game. So find the right person and know your audience. Be enthusiastic, honest, talk about your uniqueness, and know your roadmap and the direction you want to go. Lastly, be very concise and clear. Practice beforehand to pitch your game in 5 to 10 minutes. The longer the pitch it is, the likely the person that you're pitching to will be bored, and leave enough room for questions. Remember, questions are great because that means the person has heard you and is asking you for clarifications. Lastly, I would like to share a couple of things to avoid doing in emails. Please do not send one-line emails saying publish my game with no link, no presentation, no details. You will most likely be ignored and never get a reply. Group emails. Sometimes developers send one group email to multiple publishers. This does not make the publisher feel special at all. Send the publisher you're connecting to a direct email rather than one group email. Lastly, the email subject. If you do not put a proper subject, there is a chance this email will end up in the spam folder. So please be careful and add a subject that is apt, such as your studio name with the publisher name, or studio name and publishing inquiry. Thank you very much, and I really hope this was useful. If you'd like to know more about the Yoda One publishing business, please join me at the Yoda One virtual booth.